What's up, everybody? It's me, Valinor. We're here today for some more Valheim, Hearth and Home. Today we're going to be finally getting out into the dark forest and getting that copper. Last episode we got our surtling cores and got back to the house and got our kilns and the smelter made. Now it's time to get out there and start gathering those resources, that copper, that tin, and try and get some bronze going. Because there's still a lot of things we haven't discovered and a lot of crafting things we haven't opened up yet. So let's hop right in. We're going to get some resources. So once again, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the Valheim series, go ahead and hit that like button and maybe even consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. That way you can be alerted whenever we release new episodes or perhaps even if we go live on stream. So once again, this is Valinor and let's get going. Today we're going to be trying to get some copper and some more tin and get the forging going. We do have some tin going here, but we're still going to need a lot more. So that's going to be our goal for today. If we're lucky, we might be able to find the trader. That'll be a nice bonus for us getting that done. Because I know it'll be great if we can increase our carry weight. That way we can carry more copper and tin with us before having to run back to the house to drop it all off. So that's our goal for today. And we're going to hop into it. Maybe we'll get lucky and find another boar. Let's see how he's doing with being tamed. So he is now tamed. We can pick up our berries. We only need to feed him when we want to tame him, or if we've got boars we want to breed. Since he's the only one, we don't need to leave food there. We are going to head off towards this set of copper here. And we're going to grab some tin on the way. We're also going to check out and see if we can find the trader. We really do need to explore some more of the dark forest, because that trader is going to make a big difference in our gameplay if we can get the belt. I suppose we can, I guess, start with this copper. It should be the closest one. Fairly large deposit. And we'll just get as much as we can. Now, mining is definitely going to bring in bad guys. They always seem to hear and appear once you start mining. Yeah, so here we go. Whole group of them. If you can get them before they even see you, you can get a sneak attack, and you see you get them in one shot. We did get some copper off of that piece. The only downside to copper is that you're not going to always get copper from every time you break through. A lot of times you just get stone. It is unfortunate, but and sometimes if you change the angle at which you swing, you'll actually do more damage to it. Mine a little bit faster. It's hard to tell though. You see, we get, sometimes we get more, sometimes we get less. It's very sporadic. Yeah, once we either fill up or our rested buff goes away, we'll head back, because mining without your rested buff is just kind of it's futile. You spend so much time just waiting for your stamina to go back up like that. It's just better to run home, drop off, get your rested buff back, and come back. So hopefully, as time passes, we'll be able to bump up that rested buff so we can be out here longer before it goes away. And of course, it starts raining. That is unfortunate. Because that will affect our stamina regeneration. The nice thing about copper, though, it usually is very large. Like, as you can see, we can dig and find more copper. So there's one thing we need to make sure that we're not missing anything. Just keep digging until we can't find any more. Nope, we went through our first pick already. Yeah, I think the first thing we make out of bronze is going to be new pickaxe, because we are going to be doing a lot of mining. And the durability on the antler pickaxe just is too low. And you see we go through them so fast. Oh, already full on weight. Go ahead and drop the stone. As much as I like to keep the stone for later in the game, it's just not worth it at this point. We need to get all the copper we can. And there's always more stone. Plenty of large stone deposits, small stones. So we're not going to have to worry about that later in the game. No point in filling up our inventory now. And we definitely got enough copper from this one to go back and make a little bit of bronze. It does take 2 copper and 1 tin to make 1 bronze, so we're going to need a lot of copper throughout this this process. And we're full again. We got 283. So we can hold 1 more copper, so I might as well just go ahead and stop mining for now. Don't want to sit down. Get that away. Since we've already got 3-4 minutes of rested, I'm going to see if we can do some exploration while we're out here. And try and get further. See if we can't find that trader. Because once you find the trader, a few things open up in the game. You'll be able to get by the belt, which will increase your carry weight by, I believe, 150 to 200 pounds. And you will also be able to buy the fishing pole, which will open up the ability to fish and use them as food. Which I believe they're a pretty decent source of food at this point in the game. I know they'll be even better later game when you can use them as part of other recipes. Come on, put the shield on. So it looks like the skeletons will keep respawning outside of a crypt even after you've cleared it. So that is something to be aware of and be careful. We did, looks like we got out of the rain there for a second, but it's already raining again. Looks like our 4-minute buff is almost halfway gone, and we haven't really made much headway. So it may be best just to turn around and go back to the... Well, we'll take care of these guys first. We can see what's in this barrel. So some resin, some flint, nothing really spectacular. We will take this, and we don't need the bones or the wood or the stone. We'll just pick up what we can. Alright, so now we're back at full weight. We're gonna go ahead and head home. So we've only got a minute left on our rested buff. We'll go back, drop this stuff off, get the copper smelting, and then we'll see about heading out into the Dark Forest to just do some exploration. We really do need to find that trader before we start getting too far into the copper. I'd rather make less trips, you know, carry as much as we can. Got turned around. And it's still raining, although very slightly, but just enough to affect our stamina, keep us wet. It'll be worse if it gets nighttime, because then we'll be wet and cold. And we'll just keep running whenever we can. Keep our eyes out for any boar. And there goes our rested buff. It's not a 1-star or 2-star, but we're going to go ahead and take this boar so that we can at least get them reproducing. And I'm going to need a little bit of wood. In order to build the fence to trap him in. And is he running away? I don't know why he went so far away. Come on, come on. Ah, he managed to get out. There must be a stone there. I don't have any more wood. It is super dark. I must have some wood. Yeah. Now I'm carrying too much. I just need a little bit. Well, he got out. Yeah, there's got to be a stone right there that's just messing this up. Where did he go? Whatever they've done, the boars seem to run away a lot more than they used to. Usually they would be right on top of you. Yeah, and there he goes. I'm gonna take this. Apparently there's a rock right here. I can't really see. It's getting in the way. Oh no, he is still here. I just can't see him. Yeah, he's way off in the distance. I don't understand what he's doing. Yeah, they've done something. The boars are completely broken in their attack and following. So that's something they'll need to try and remedy, because that's unacceptable. Have him suddenly just run off like that for no reason. Alright, we'll go ahead and sleep. And we'll get our rested buff back. That was weird. We slept, but it does not appear to have progressed the day. There we go. Now we're sleeping. Alright, now that our guy has had a chance to sleep, the new day has started. We got a fresh rested buff. Unfortunately, we did not catch the boar. And it gets really dark at night now. I don't know if this is a setting that I need to change on my end or something that they've done in the game. But it did not used to be so difficult to see. We'll get a little bit more wood here. The charcoal line. Alright. Let's find this stone that was in the way. There it is. That's the one that was causing us problems. We probably would have caught him if the stone hadn't been in the way. So what we're going to do is go ahead and just expand this a little. Seems we are right on the edge of our crafting station as well. Alright. So what we need to do in order to keep this guy from getting out when the new guy is brought over. First, we'll get back in the circle here. We need to build a door. Trying to get it just right. Hopefully we'll be able to lure the one in without letting the other out. Because once they decide to run, it's pretty bit of a pain to try and do anything with them. Even if they're tame, they'll still try and run away if they get loose. Alright, let's go pick up that copper and see what else we can build. So we can now build the forge. Let's take a look at that. What does the forge need? Under crafting, we've got a forge. We need 10 wood and 4 stone. We'll come pick that up. 10 wood. 4 stone. Now I'm overweight, but that's okay. We're not going very far. Yeah, we still might not make it. Nope. Yeah, that copper is very heavy. Alright. What do we say? Right about here. There we go. Unfortunately, though, it needs a roof. So we are going to have to do some building here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't build us a little covering here, and then we'll hop back in and see if we can go get some more resources. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode. We've made some progress, got some resources, the copper and the tin. Unfortunately, the forge isn't working out where we had kind of wanted to put it, so we're going to have to do some moving things around, some shuffling. Perhaps build a new area for the forge. So that's going to do some planning for that and get that done. But thanks for watching this episode. We're going to do some more gathering in the Dark Forest next time. We definitely still need a lot more copper and tin. So if you've enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you can be alerted when we do our next video, and you can keep up with where we're at in the series. Once again, this has been Valheim, and thanks for watching.